Pacific Northwest. At daybreak.
Not sure what that is, but it sure is cool out here in the parking lot. Hey guys, on location here at a park in southern British Columbia, lower mainland area, and this lady I know, a foxy lady, told me about this park and said that I can find some really good spots in here. So what we're going to do this morning is just go and check it out. Very foggy, not too bad. I didn't check the temperature, but we're definitely above. But there's a chill in the air. And certainly the fog has closed down some local airports down Bellingham Way and such because it's so thick. But I think we're going to be okay in this forest. So anyway, let's get started. We don't want to mess with the natural habitation, but it sure would be cool to see a coyote out here. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Good morning. Okay, this place is really cool. There's a little creek right at the beginning of the trail here. I think we're in for some beautiful nature. Again, this will be a second growth forest. I just wish you guys could see the height of that. Shooting the video doesn't give it enough perspective on the video. Here's one. We're going to find a big one, and I'll stand up next to it, and then you'll get a perspective of how big these stumps actually are. This is a big one. 7-8 feet across at the bottom. Tree growing out of it already here. Second growth. Probably towering 50 feet up. This big one would have been hundreds of feet high. And I'll get in front of it to show you guys how big it actually is, to give you some perspective. So I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8" in height from head to toe. Gives you an idea how big that is. Just incredible. Unbelievably interesting forest. Let's go see some more. Widowmaker. Took all the roots up and everything. Thousands of pounds. You do not want to be tenting under that when that comes down in a windstorm. I'd never be out here. Just a big clump of roots. I wonder when that went down. Probably, I don't know. Looks pretty fresh. All right, this is pretty cool. We're gonna check out some sites. I wanted to take this opportunity to just shout out a couple of guys. Paul, Weed in the Bush, up there in Edmonton, and Josh, Hidden Hammocks. Those guys are coordinating this Stealth Camping Alliance so well. And that last challenge with the railway tracks was really fun. I was so glad to have participated in that. So I saw that we're going to call one. I think Day Tripper's going to make the call on this next one for February challenge, so it'll be interesting. Anyway, okay, here's a beautiful, beautiful clump right in a field. So no paths nearby. I guess we're going to be coming down here in the dark. No lights. The last time we got, I don't know, pop, but they were looking at our lights from that chopper. That's okay. Okay. I mean, there it is. That's spot number one. This is perfect. Clump of trees. Got the cooking area over here. a sheltered area for cooking. We can put our little burner on the table over there and have a meal, or maybe this is it. That's spot number one. We're going to look at a couple more. Right in a clump of bushes. Middle of a park. Southern British Columbia, January 2022. Just incredibly foggy and peaceful. Extremely peaceful. Okay, I'm totally lost. Maybe this lady can help me. I'm looking for the duck pond. Excuse me, where's the duck pond?
Right down there.
That way.
If you go, there's a path that goes in right on the other side of this little piece of green.
Follow that.
Then you turn, you turn a little bit to the left and it's right there.
Thank you.
Can't miss it.
Thank you. These guys are going to be my neighbors when we come out and camp here. Feeding along the side, along the shore of the pond. Just digging down in the mud for anything they can get, I guess. Let's go look at another spot right beside the duck pond. I think this is cool. They're playing around a little bit. Looks like that one guy's chasing the other guy off. Probably over a girl. No doubt. Sitka spruce. Okay, here's where they're saying how tall these things are. 120 feet tall. So that's 12 stories. 400 years old, staggering 315 feet tall. That's out on Vancouver Island. So these guys get big. And there it is. Just a gnarly base. Again, from one side to the other, easily on the bottom there, 10 feet or 12. And then it splits off and goes way 120 feet into the air. 12 stories. We can't even see but the first 3 or 4 stories, and then we get lost in the branches. But what I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to sleep under this tree. Pray it's not windy. Where was that spot? No, it's right over here. We can go in right here. I think this is going to be the spot. It's right along a path. Dog walkers right there, so we got to set up late and book out early, which is the way I like it. I get up at 4:30 every morning anyway. So I'm not going to try sleeping in on a stealth camp along a dog path. That wouldn't make any sense, but here's where we're going to go. Right in here. Somewhere in here. We're going to find a good spot. Oh yeah, this is it. Here's the path. Right in there's our second location. I mean, that would be gutsy right along a path. My heart is kind of racing just thinking about it. I got a beautiful bench out here that we can sit on and chat. As long as I keep the lights down, should be okay. And I've got my duck friends right across the path. We found this fort. It's looking pretty cool, actually. That starts with a fallen spruce tree kind of going through the middle. The dirt built up around that, and then dug out of the dirt, and then a bunch of fallen sticks used to pile it up into a shape of a igloo. So you've got a shelter in the middle of the rainforest just made with nothing but the stuff that you would find on the ground here. Somebody went to a lot of work. That was a lot of stuff they moved. It's dug into the dirt, which pushed up against this fallen tree here. It's on a mound. We'll go up. See where there's the back side of it. Big root system is what they pushed all their building materials up against. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, we're gonna have something to eat. They've put these beautiful sheltered long tables here. We're gonna have Korean Army stew tonight, in keeping with all this green colored military style equipment that I've been acquiring. I picked up a bivvy bag that fits now, Canadian military surplus, 25 bucks Canadian. Guy's name was still on it, so I'll be showing you guys all that stuff later. Anyway, let's get down to making a meal here, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got our ingredients all put in the fry pan. I'll just review what we've got in here. We've got chopped up Spam, some wieners cut up, some kimchi, gnocchi mushrooms, brown mushrooms, tofu, and baked beans. And Korean Army stew is what this is called, and we're gonna get this going on the little burner here. So now we've added some ramen noodles, and we're going to put some gochujang sauce, and you'll have to look that up on the interweb to see what's in there. That's a Korean sauce. So just going to let that simmer now for a while. I'm going to turn that right down, put the lid on, let those noodles, ramen noodles, get soaked up and nice and soft, and then we're going to have a meal, and that looks like a hearty one. There it is, Korean Army stew, budae de jjigae. Yum, ramen. Right behind that log is where we're going to bed down. Cowboy style, we don't have room for the tent. Under the stars, using the new military surplus bivvy that we picked up, and our new down quilt inside of it for warmth. We should be fine. I'm going to go hunt my ruck in here, and we'll get started. Should be an interesting evening. Okay, I've got camp set up. I haven't got my gear in here. I just brought my tarp so far. But we've got a fallen log surrounded by trees. And then I've built up some branches on the end of the bed. And then some cover there. We might get a camo tarp out too. So that's what it looks like. We're at 10:18 p.m. and we're just going to rock down the main road in White Rock here. The city does a nice job with these lights, I must say. Okay, we're just going to pick up a few provisions, get some snacks from the old Circle K.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming in. We got a preliminary camp set up, but we're humping in our ruck about 10:30 at night. Okay, we're down in camp. I'm going to get my bed set up and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Okay, this is us set up against this log here. Gear at the bottom of the bed. Got cover. Pillow. Down. Bivvy bag. Not putting a pad out because it's nice and soft down here. Hey guys, I fell asleep once I set my bed system up. So anyway, it's just check to see what time it is. It's about 1:45. I've slept for about 3 hours here. And I just wanted to take this opportunity in the middle of the night, in the middle of this rainforest, in the middle of a big city, to thank all the people who have subscribed to my channel. And we really appreciate it. If you like these videos, hit the thumbs up, like button, and please subscribe if you want to see some more. Just going to probably catch a couple hours more sleep and get out of here before the dog walkers start. So I ended up blowing up the air mattress to get that down. The ground was cold, so when I first started out without it, so it made sense to put that air mattress down, and then my bivvy and my duck down filled quilt. It was a really fun day. We had that Korean Army stew, was delicious. Got to see some great nature and a lot of just wonderful time out here. We'll see you in the morning. So it's 4 a.m. and we had a good sleep. It wasn't too cold. So we're out of here, and thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned.